Hello everyone, it is me, Geeky, and we're back with another unboxing. And today we don't have the playmat because it's kind of a big item, so it kind of seemed pointless to have the playmat for this one. But I should be back for the next unboxing / review unless it's another big item. But for today's unboxing, we got from Beyblade X. I have to raise up the camera so it actually fits in frame. Still doesn't it? But we got the Drop Attack Arena. So yeah, like how last year we had the basic arena, for this year we have a UX themed one, that being the Drop Attack Arena. So I'm guessing for next year we're probably gonna get a CX themed arena. But yeah, comes with, it's basically like the basic arena, but it is a little bit smaller than the basic one. I will point that out, that it is a little bit smaller. And just to get it out of the way, for test battles and test launches from Beyblade unboxings, I still will use the basic arena, but for some Beyblade battles I'll probably still use the Drop Attack, but I'll probably use the basic one a bit more, because this one is a bit gimmicky. Not like overly gimmicky, it's just smaller because of the gimmick it's supposed to do. But yeah, so you have a picture of the two bays showing off right there. Drop Attack Stadium made by Hasbro and TT. Wow, the bays are, well, at least this bay is employed by Hasbro. No, that's employed by TT. This is a Hasbro original. Well, it used to be, but now it's getting released in TT. Yeah, it says the names on there. Drop Attack Battle Set, Impact Drake 960LR versus Wyvern 3-85N. Impact has the attack type logo, while Hover has the defense type logo. You have some people playing the game. It shows your table of contents, that being two bays, two proto launches, which are pure black, which is what you would also get from the basic arena, and the arena itself. Oh yeah, and funny enough, this has been sitting on Amazon for so long. There's dust on it. That's how long it's been sitting on Amazon for. I got this during Prime Day, so I got it for cheaper than full price. But yeah, just funny. Flip under here, you do get your barcode. I just want to get that out of the way. Flip over here, tells you some stuff you can do with the arena. You can ride the rail, reach great heights, get the drop, and also you can download the Beyblade X app free to download both from the App Store and Google Play Store. Oh, I'll also say something up here. Drop Attack Battle Set in different stuff. Well, different languages, not stuff. And it just tells you how you score points in this arena. Survivor is 1 point, where one base is spinning while the other is stopped. Knockout is worth 2 points, but I still call it pocket, because I think that's what they call them best. But yeah, you have some extra pockets, so you can do that. Oh yeah. Burst is where the bay explodes, and then extreme is only when it hits that part. I'm too lazy, so I'm not going to bother doing a size comparison with the two arenas. And also, I don't have the space to do it. But yeah. Here's some stuff. Here's how it works. Your bay goes up on an angle and then drops down. That's why it gets to drop. So let's go over the bays. They're both from UX, which stands for Unique Line, which means they have the factor into something that makes them unique, like whether it be like one-hit attacks or constant spinning. So yeah, it just means unique. But we have Hover Wyvern. It's basically a defense type, and it has top-down control. For the blade, Hover Wyvern is a basically defense type blade. Attack 13, defense 60. Stamina 27. For the Ratchet 385, attack 5, defense 15, stamina 10, height 85. Still cool how it shows like it's in the middle. And then for the bit N, attack 10, defense 50, stamina 30-10, burst 30. And then for the other bay, Impact Drake 960LR, it's a very spin attack type blade. Its unique feature is repelling rubber attack. For the blade Impact Drake, it's a very spin attack type blade. Attack 75, defense 25, stamina 10. For the Ratchet 960, attack 13, defense 10, stamina 7, height 60. For the bit LR, attack 45, defense 5-35, burst 80. And yeah, now I gotta pop this open somehow. Wow, I mean, it's like another arena set. What a time, my first arena set. But yeah, always be careful when you use scissors and sharp, especially if you're a youngin. And this is definitely not going to be captured all on camera because it's a big box. I mean, I could zoom out, but yeah. 1, 2. Actually, let's just do this. Alright, I got something. Okay, I have a piece of cardboard. Wait. Okay, I thought the base wasn't included for a second. I was gonna say no. Chuck that off to the side real quick. We'll take a look at the arena in a quick second. Actually, I probably should bring out the playmat. So let me do that. So we have a piece of paper right here. It says the Beyblade X app. How to assemble the base. How you assemble the arena. I will have to cut away for that. But here's how you launch the bay. Parts of the stadium. How to score points is first to 4, but me personally I play is first to 5. And the do's and don'ts. Yeah, you can get the stuff out. Then we take a look at the arena. Ooh, they're actually, well, they're a little bit curved, but that's fine. And then you have your 2 little things. They look nice. Which I think the only other way to get the pure black proto launches is legit, I think, just getting the basic arena. I mean, you can get the Star Wars stuff, and then if you want to like color in the Star Wars logo, then you can make that way for a bit cheaper. Okay, so Impact is connected to that, and you're connected like this, so that's interesting. Chuck that off to the side. That fell miserably. I didn't even chuck it that far. Of course, you didn't see it, but I chucked stuff off to the side. We'll take a look at the base, and then I'll build the arena off camera, then we can take a look at the arena. Alright, fine. I guess we're not doing that first. I was trying to cut off the clips, but it wasn't working. Ooh, that was a smooth tear. Bring you back in. Ooh, smooth tear again. Well, semi-smooth. Okay, I gotta be careful. I'm not gonna dump it out because I don't want the clips to go everywhere. I probably should have started cutting on the impact blade, but too late now. Okay, put you back in and just put you off to the side for a second while we look at the bays. Ooh, they feel nice and heavy. Where's Needle? Okay, there it is. They're both new, so we're just gonna take a look at Hover Wyvern because I kind of prefer Impact a bit more. You get Needle in this like lime yellow color, so you know, pretty cool. which N does stand for needle, which I did say earlier, but yeah, that's what N stands for, is needle. Pretty cool, you know. Whoops, there it goes. We have 385, which we've seen before in the Spinal Blade, but Wyvern was our first Blade in the Hasbro scene to actually get the 385. Although for TT, he came with Male Knight first. Are you gonna focus or are you gonna have a stroke? Thank you. I was gonna see if my camera's gonna have a stroke or not. But yeah, 385, first Blade from TT would be Nightmare, but it's gonna be called Male Knight because we're gonna be getting that under Hasbro. I don't know if it's part Wave 6 or not, it's gonna be part Wave 7. Like, it's not on the app, at least, yeah, or unless they updated it secretly, but I mean, I saw the list. Okay, focus on this. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Wyvern was our first Bane Hasbro to give us the 385. It's as tall as Ratchet, or it might be Turbo. I think that was the name of the bit. It's the one that came on Blast Pegasus. It's like, it does a height change mid-battle. So I think that one might be the tallest bit, but it does change while this one stays at 85. But yeah, I like the color, it's nice. I think I prefer this over my Spinal color. And then we have the Blade, Wyvern, which people at first thought this might have been retooled from L Wizard. They do share a similar design, but it is its own mold. And this thing is a hidden gem because people would buy this set originally just because it was the only way to get Impact Drake under Hasbro. But Wyvern actually turned out to be quite a meta base, so you're getting 2 meta bases instead of just one. I mean, obviously, it's still new instead, so expensive. So it's better to get ones on sale unless you don't mind paying full price. I didn't mind paying full price for the other one because I wanted Tusk Mammoth. This one I was iffy about, so I just waited for it until it was on sale. But yeah, pretty cool. I remember when I first saw this bay, I thought the wing design was part of the base. I just thought it was just the neck and the head. So I was like, oh, it looks like a snake. But then I realized, oh, that's its wing. But yeah. This is the UX version of Gale Wyvern, but it's called Hover. Gale was a stamina. Yeah, it was stamina. So it went from stamina to defense, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Like, they say it looks like L Wizard if you turned it sideways. That's what they mean. But yeah. Hidden gem in the meta. I forget what Ratchet's supposed to use with it, but I know there's a killer combo with the kick bit, but I forget the Ratchet's supposed to use with it. Wee. And here is the QR code in case folks do want to scan this Bane to your Beyblade X app. Then we start on Impact. We have its bit LR, which stands for Low Rush, which just means it's a millimeter shorter than Rush, which I think Basic Rush is still the best because we have Low Rush, Rush, and Gear Rush. But I think Rush is still the best. I mean, people still use Low Rush a decent bit, but I think Rush is still the best because I think Low Rush actually has you burn through it a bit more. So yeah, but yeah, pretty cool. And then we finally have another 960. Oh wait, no, we have a couple of the 960s in the house, but this one's a nice cool combo. Black and blue, it's nice. It fits a lot of color matching, so that's pretty cool. And I don't know, you and me talk about Ratchets too much. That's why I don't talk about the Ratchets first because it gives me a little bit of a talk break. But yeah, pretty cool. I like the colors. Trying to think who else came with 960 besides Sword Phoenix and Roach Rando so far. I'm not counting Wave 6 because that just came out. Unless someone did come from that from Wave 6, but I think so far these are the only 3 ways to get a 960. But then we have a Blade Impact Drake with the hover is hard and not soft. And also do be careful when you use this bait in battle because the rubber does slowly chip. So if you use this guy a lot, he's gonna have like next to no rubber. So you may have to just buy more to if you want to refill the rubber. If you don't really care, then, you know, it's whatever. But I'm probably not going to use them too much just because I know the rubber slowly chips away. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not... And also, like Cobalt Dragoon, It's the same name from both TT and Hasbro. So Impact Drake is still called Impact Drake in TT, like how Cobalt Dragoon is still called Cobalt Dragoon in TT. It's not called like Dragoon Cobalt or something different, or how Impact Drake's not called Drake Impact or something different. No, it's like one-to-one with the name. But yeah, pretty cool. Like I said, there's supposed to be like, I believe, a UX left spin bay. So if it's owned by Chrome, it'd be really cool if it's called like Impact Dragoon. So it'd be like a left spin rubber bay. But it'd be fine if it's like as a stamina or attack build. Just make the rubber softer so it can actually do the left spin possibilities. Which means they give us left spin rubber bay. I wonder if they give us Meteor or Drago after that. But yeah, I really like the bay avatar for this one. It looks nice. But if we flip to the back, oh, that's a bit different. Hover's inside while Impact's on top, alright. But yeah, here's the QR code in case folks do want to scan Impact into your Beyblade X app. And now let's put the base together. So how it works is you put the bay in, you twist to the right. I hit my camera today, it's not focusing. Then you take your bit and you put it in. But if it's a BX bay, you could spin around to make it look pretty, but it does not. Same case, take Impact, take Ratchet, twist to the right, but left spin, you twist to the left. Oh wow, that feels loose. I don't know, I feel like Roach Random so Phoenix has a tighter hold of the 960 Ratchet. And then you put in the bit, and yeah. Now then, before I do put in the clips, let's take a look at the base. Not the base, I mean, oh, look how beautiful this is. I can't wait for it to be scratched up again like my original Good Times. But yeah, here's how it looks before. So you can see like the different pockets, like, I actually have to make it easier on myself. So this is a knockout extreme zone, but I guess since the base are gonna be colliding a lot, you also have two knockouts back there. So yeah, but pretty cool. And there's a smaller pocket. Like I said, I'm too lazy and I don't have that great of space to actually put up the other arena. So I'm just gonna get the clips on, and then we do like test launches, and then we do a test battle between the two. So I'll be right back. Something I forgot to point out is at the front, it actually says the Beyblade logo. But I don't know how well this works because it will cover the extreme launches. So I think I might, yeah, that looks a whole lot better in actuality. So this is how we will film it. So we're going to do test launches first, and RIP to the arena because it's going to get the lines now. Oh yeah, but the extreme lines, I forgot. They actually have like this nice coat of yellow. But the extreme line in this arena is actually like, see, it's like engraved into it. And if you keep going up, it gets cut off right there. So I'm guessing you don't want them going at full speed. But you also have like this cool yellow detail inside, so that's nice. But yeah. So we're going to test launch Hover, then Impact, and then we'll just do a test battle between the two. And this time, I don't need help. Because in my first arena, since I just started out, I needed someone to battle with. But since I have my string launcher with me, now I can do it by myself. So, like I said, Hover is up first. Let it rip. Although this is a gimmicky attack arena, so I think attack types are better in this one. But holy fudge, what's going on with Hover? He's having like a stroke or something. Well, that seemed like a stroke. Alright, now let's do Impact. Which, we have a bit of Impact besides Cobalt Drake, but I know they're releasing a red Cobalt Drake in an arena set, so I'm hoping that gets... I hope it comes over to Hasbro and not like how they treated the Extreme Stadium, was like basically the same price, but you don't get the bay included, so I feel like a slap in the face. Let it rip. I think it's because of the dome, it like really keeps stuff together. Because you wanted to see him go, but he just went straight down. Alright. Well, let's get this test battle going. Round 1 be Hover first, and then round 2 be Impact. Let it go. Wow, that's a burst. Okay, let me just quickly put him back on. Alright, now we're going to launch Impact first, then Hover. There you go. There you go. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I'll probably do like a battle with this one in the future. Like, right now, until this unboxing comes out, if I do any Beyblade battles before this unboxing comes out, I won't say anything, but afterwards, I guess I'll do like, and I'll probably bring up this point again when I actually do my first Beyblade battle with this arena, so expect this point to be brought up again. But, I'll probably bring up a point, like I said, afterwards, where it's like, we're doing a battle in said arena. So if I'm doing a battle in the basic arena, I say, today we're doing a battle in the basic arena, or I'd say drop attack arena. But yeah, I would back out the box, so give me a second. Well, that's been my look at the Beyblade X drop attack battle set, or I like to call it arena set, featuring Impact Drake 960 Low Rush versus Hover Wyvern 3-85N Needle. Yeah, I think folks watching this unboxing, folks did enjoy the unboxing, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and I'll play them as fast as I can, and subscribe and hit the bell so you be notified whenever I drop a new video /short/stream. But until next time, toodles.